And welcome back to the very first saga of the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. We are here at CEO 2018, and we have arrived at top 24. I can't wait to see who takes that first Dragon Ball for the Dragon Ball FighterZ Tour. And we got a heck of a first match to start off as well. It's going to be Goichi from Cyclops Osaka going up against GGP Kazunoko. Hell Pockets, how you feeling, my man?
I gotta say, man, like this whole weekend so far has been absolutely bonkers. And seeing the lineup we got ahead of us right now, it's only going to get even better. We've got like the Piccolo Classic after this. We got HookGangGod versus ApologyMan.
How did this happen
I
once
don't even
again?
know. I feel like this is definitely the work of Toriyama. He was like, this needs to happen. This is how I would write this.
It's part of the lore.
It's got to be at this point, right? And then after that, we got Fenritti versus Dogura. Like, these are the things that we expected to happen, but at the same time, when I look at them, I'm like, wow, this literally could not have been written better as poetry.
With the rise in the caliber of players, right, what were top 8 matches exclusively have now become top 24 matches. And we're seeing clashes of titans here just to get into top 8. Again, as you mentioned, Fenritti versus Dogura, SonicFox versus Moke or Chris G, HookGangGod versus ApologyMan, again, Piccolo versus Nail once more.
Yes.
We'll see.
These are all winners. These are all people who win tournaments wherever they're at in the world. They aren't used to losing.
No.
Someone's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, Goichi, you can pretty much say, right, the king of Osaka versus the king of Tokyo here.
Yes.
When it comes to Japan, Kazunoko and Goichi have really ruled their respective regions when it comes to the local tournaments. Of course, the Cyclops Osaka tournaments in Osaka and the Red Bull Gaming Sphere Tokyo Tuesdays for Tokyo region. So yeah, Kazunoko has been looking fierce with the Gohan and Kid Buu along with the Yamcha assist, right?
Yep.
Very potent strategy using the super dash and going and following behind it with the Yamcha assist keeps them locked down, and if it hits, keeps them grounded for an easy follow-up.
Yeah, no, it's really scary to deal with that, you know, and you add the fact that he can play him on point, and he's using a lot of his lesser-seen attacks, like his normals, as good tools for just keeping the safe pressure, keeping his opponents grounded. The jump H is just paying off huge dividends for him, because if you use that for, as Oki, your opponent can't mess with it.
Yeah.
They have to take it. And I don't think people are used to being put in that box by Yamcha.
Precisely. The unfamiliarity that a lot of players have has cost them in the past against Kazunoko. We'll see if anybody has shored up those defenses against Yamcha here at CEO 2018. But it's as dangerous as ever when it comes to Kazunoko at the helm of Yamcha, right? We've seen him bait many a sparking with that H, right? The stand H. Also,
it's a beautiful bait every time.
It's a beautiful bait every time. And let's say you don't fall for it and you end up blocking it. That's plus frames, baby.
Yes, it
you
is.
can't do anything after it anyway.
Continued pressure after that. And let's not downplay the fact that Kazunoko is a wild man. When he's at the helm, it is always at 90 miles per hour with him. He never slows down. And I don't think a lot of people can deal with that. And we saw earlier Goichi can definitely outlast in a bad situation that is moving very quickly and is very formless. But Kazunoko is much more poised and more laser focused with his insanity.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be scary.
The scramble situation, I mean, it feels like Kazunoko was born in it. That's what he's about. He is very good in all of that nonsense. If you want to get wild, he's down to do it. Goichi, as you mentioned, a much more controlled player. If he's forced to play that style, he can survive just because he's one of the greatest fighting game players in the world.
Yes.
But at the same time, that is not his ideal situation.
No, and he's going to do everything he can to bring it back down to earth and keep it on his side of things. And I don't think Kazunoko is going to let him do it.
Yeah, and then when he played left, and I didn't get to see it, is he still using the Vegeta assist?
I believe so. Okay. Yes, he is.
I feel like Goichi is one of those players, right, that wants that neutral control. That's how much he values it.
I've seen him not play with it, though. Okay. And I know he's venturing outside of it, so I don't know if we're seeing a team switch here, because against Leffen, he was getting lit up.
Okay.
It might be time for a switch, but who knows? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? He came away with the W. He's here in winners quarterfinals, fighting his basically what's looking like his eternal rival right now out of Japan,
And again, in the winner's side for top 24, all they need is one match to get to that top 8.
Yes, this is very intense right now. I won't say all the marbles are here, but this is the first step to the marble bag.
Yeah, exactly. The first step towards achieving victory in Saga 1 of the Dragon Ball FighterZ Tour.
Getting that Dragon Ball, man. And all these guys, Yipes was asking me earlier, like, do you think anyone's going to travel to all the events to collect all the Dragon Balls. And I'm looking at this lineup, I'm like, all these dudes will definitely travel.
It seems like it. We've already confirmed both Cloud 805 and SonicFox for America's side going to Versus Fighting.
Ooh.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. That's the Saga 2 very soon, about mid-July, I believe, the weekend of the July 20th. So be on the lookout for that as well. And I believe Kazunoko has just made his way to the stage. So our first match should be underway soon. Again, it's going to be Goichi, Cyclops Osaka's own, going up against GGP Kazunoko.
This is like the most grand finals of grand finals matches that could ever happen in top 24.
Yeah, not even in top 8 yet. Winner of this will qualify for top 8 winner side, however.
You know, I honestly, I love watching these two guys play respectively in their own areas, but I love watching them play each other.
Oh, yeah.
And when I'm told, they were playing a little bit earlier today, and Goichi was getting washed. From what I'm told, he was getting washed by Kazunoko.
Interesting.
So this this could be either really ugly for Goichi or another explosive match like we saw earlier against Leffen.
And I heard, you know, at I believe it was Combo Breaker, Goichi was getting washed against SonicFox in casuals, and we saw how that played out in tournament. So, I mean, he has the history. I was going to initially call sandbagging, but since that story, I really don't feel that way, right? Goichi really just trying to grind his best, even at the casual level. And if he's getting mopped up by Kazunoko there, he's got something to worry about now.
Right. I don't think Goichi ever really sandbags. I think he makes funny decisions just for his own enjoyment, like summoning Shinron, right? Obviously. He could kill someone, but if he can get the dragon out, why not? But, yeah, I think he's always turning it on 100%. He thinks that people don't learn unless they play him at his best. And he's right, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does a lot of, I would call it FGC philanthropy work in his own scene with the lower level players.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's definitely not into making it easy for anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, raising up that whole scene in Osaka with the Cyclops Osaka weeklies. Competing against Dogura every week. Fenritti is there very often as well. Really growing that scene to become very strong players. He's looking around to confirm something first. It looks like there might be some stick problems on the side of Goichi. He's opened and closed that Panthera a couple of times now.
Yeah, so Goichi has, like, I don't know what it is, but he has a vial of substance inside that stick that he opens up and pops in his mouth. Oh, and he was doing that the entire match against Leffen. And, like, it might as well just be a Senzu bean, you know?
What in the world? Okay, I've seen Japanese players in the past go to different candies or different types of food or drink as like actually like they feel like it gives them a better focus or just enhances whatever they're trying to do.
Hey man, there's a lot to be said about, you know, mental placebos that actually give you that. If just this consistency of candy gets you in the zone, then yeah, that's your Senzu bean. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. So whatever it may be, whatever Goichi is using to try to keep his focus. We'll see how it goes against Kazunoko. He's going to need every bit of it if what we hear about the casuals between these two is true. Of course, that Kazunoko, talented in many games. Dragon Ball FighterZ, another one under his belt that he's had so much success in already.
And Kazunoko, a world champion in his own right also. You know, just internationally a beast.
Yeah, I know we're talking a lot about Goichi, but this man Kazunoko is a champion among champions.
Oh, yes. Like already just able to feel so comfortable in this game and play it his way. And that's what I really like to see from him. That's what I'm really enjoying from Kazunoko, that he's playing this game the way he wants to play it.
See how Goichi deals with the super dash, Yamcha assist nonsense. A little bit too high, yeah, so he wouldn't have to deal with it there, so he just uses it as a combo extension. Good stuff from Kazunoko, hitting him out of that rolling pressure that he tried.
And he's just waiting on him. He's just like, come on, do something, please. And there's that raw tag from Goichi. He's been making that workout all day.
Yeah, pretty much for the entirety of this game's lifespan, right? Really being a pioneer of the OS tag tech, the timing to really blow up opponents' block strings. Kazunoko not going to that, goes with the guard cancel, and the vanish actually got stopped.
And I gotta say, right now, things are actually going pretty slow, and just as I say that, Kazunoko turns on the juices.
That's the Kazunoko special as well, make you block a couple of normals in the air, fast fall, catch you sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, and right now, Goichi said, I remember this.
Yeah.
I used to do this to everybody. I deserve this.
Formerly a Gohan player, of course.
What?
Using the Yamcha assist to literally watch his back.
That is That is why that assist is so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, and he still had the momentum from the sparking. You don't get pushed back.
All right, not a lot of damage that he could get from this, but still I expect a hard knockdown in the corner. Ooh, okay, never mind. That's going to extend it a little bit. Level 3. There it is. Nasty mix-up coming up.
Yeah, direct Z change in the bar dock. He knows who has the mix-ups on deck. It's Grandpapa.
Oh my God, dude. You gotta, yeah, you just have to guess. And guess is right. Sparking, give me that damage, he says.
Yeah, doesn't even use it for a side switch. He's going to pile on the meter, pile on the damage. He is already level 1, allowing him for the ultimate back fist knockdown.
Oh my God, just digs right into his cranium.
Delayed with that jump L. So nasty. Yeah, my man Gohan's got some good mix-ups with the Kid Buu assist.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, Kid Buu elevates everybody mix-up game almost 100%. But when you already had something nasty with adult Gohan like that, forget about it.
Yes, Majin Okaba to finish the job. Goichi down a character. Both players already spent that sparking. They got an honest game.
A little bit of an honest game at the same, but at the same time, Perfect Cell below 50% health right here. He does not want to get touched.
No, not whatsoever.
Well, dang it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? You got to deal with so many mix-ups. He just touched you on your forehead once, but he could do it 2, 3 times. He could go low, but then he could Dragon Rush on top of everything else.
And that's the nature of this game, you know? You just end up taking damage off the most minuscule hits.
He's putting the pressure on, keep this man locked down.
Ooh, and that, I gotta say, Goichi's Dragon Rush defense has been lacking a little bit all day today. He has definitely been pretty free to the Dragon Rush unless he feels his life is on the line. So right now, I can tell he's relaxed.
Man, it's wild, right? Because he was one of the first players that consistently was taking Dragon Rushes. But I feel, oh, great DP gets out of the Dragon Rush.
You thought!
That's Kazunoko.
Yes.
We DP around here. Keep him locked in the block string. Nice reflect, get Yamcha out of here.
He's like, that one's a little bit obvious, but still a little bit slow on the reaction to it and still cannot contain pressure.
Blocks at that time. Kazunoko has really been using a lot of one-hit overheads into the lows again, not really doubling up.
Ooh. You see how he used that jump M just to keep him from using air mobility there? That's the beauty of a big jump M. Adult Gohan has it. Yamcha has it. I mean, technically Kid Buu has it also.
Each DP and the advantage to get out of the corner here. Yeah, so much pressure. You just got to hold all that.
And he's used to seeing this.
Ooh, cross up, but it's blocked this time from Goichi.
No way. The most simplest answer is usually the best one.
That's smart stuff from Kazunoko. He had both assists on cooldown, so after a launch like that, with the initial hit being Super Dash, the only way he was going to get a combo was that medium ultimate back fist. Great job keeping that in mind. And yeah, I wanted to go back to the point of Goichi being one of the first people to consistently take Dragon Rushes. I'm not sure if it's just him being aware of all the possibilities now and getting into his own head, but yeah, he is not as successful as he once was.
And it might just be that, you know, like you end up expecting so many things from this mix-up monster that is adult Gohan that the Dragon Rush is something you have to retrain your mind to look for.
Yeah.
Luckily for Goichi, he seems to be able to do that in real time mid-match. And making him be honest about that, but at the same time, he has not been successful with punishing guard cancels.
And that is, again, another way for Kazunoko to get the momentum. That's exactly how he got it in the first game, was the whiff vanish off the guard cancel.
And I'm not sure if he's doing something special to throw off Goichi's timing with it or whatever, but Goichi is just not getting what he wants from it.
Yeah, gonna get the smash knockdown off that mixer. Nice, empty low.
Definitely wanted that.
You saw him with the double axe handle in the air. Just made him think about coming for his dome. When he was coming for his ankles the whole time.
Yep, now he's coming for that hard knockdown into the nastiest mix-up in the game. I can't say this enough. You literally can't see it.
No reacting, just guess. Oh, and he double jumped.
That was a good bait.
Yeah, of course, still blocking the sparking in the air is going to provide additional block stun. So, doesn't take his turn.
Ooh, a little too obvious on that tag now. And Kazunoko's got to be feeling like such a heel right now. He wasted the sparking, still got 2 wastes, and now he's still in the corner. Ton of damage coming up.
I love that conversion as well.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, 2H. To the bench you go, Adult Gohan.
He got too happy there. I guess he thought that he caught Goichi on his heels, caught him in the scramble, but whatever Goichi thought at that moment, he felt that 2H was the best answer.
That's what the H stands for in 2H, too happy?
Yep, too happy indeed.
Oh my goodness, locks him down with the candy ball. That's the solo mix-up.
Yep.
Yamcha builds back.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you have so much hit stun on that Rebellion Spear. Easy to react with a sparking. You don't even have to commit to it.
I just wonder where he had the chutzpah to press a button out of arm ball like that.
Yeah. Riot Javelin into the energy field. That's enough to get the job done.
All right. Now I won't say that this is impossible, because we've seen this character in Kazunoko's hand do some pretty impossible stuff. But it's not looking good. You got two full health characters in the back, and Perfect Cell looking pretty healthy in the front. Got a lot of work to do, and Yamcha got some weaknesses, put it that way. But this is how it starts. There it is. Oh my God. Hard knockdown in the corner range. We know what comes next.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
The Dragon Rush. And it's interesting because that level 3 does take you slightly out of the corner. You see how they like wall bounce afterwards?
So we had a cross-up opportunity after that.
Exactly. But I think that's what Goichi was thinking about again, opened up by the Dragon Rush.
He's just waiting for like the high pressure stuff, but the Dragon Rush is so slow and it's so bad in the sense that you wouldn't do it point blank, so why would he not compute that into the equation?
Yeah. Rebellion Spear to the level 3 once again.
All right, this is going to be mid-screen, I believe, so the mix-up's not as potent, but still nasty. Well, hello, Goichi!
Yeah, that was pretty nasty. Oh, and the last hit of the mixer will get the job done. One up.
Clash of the Titans, indeed. These guys are going tit for tat and currently just looking so strong. I can't really say one of them is messing up.
Yeah, and I love Goichi not autopiloting that mid-screen mix-up, right? Making sure he makes the most out of every hit he gets. Great extension as well with the Rebellion Spear assist.
Oh, he is for sure feeling it now. He's like, all right. Remembering who he is. I'm Goichi. I wrote the book on this.
Great chase down.
Let me show you why I stopped playing this character.
Now Kazunoko doesn't have any assists available. Yeah, that's why he wants to keep the advantage with the Vanish. Great tech though, Goichi starting to adjust.
Goichi already with almost 4 bars.
Kazunoko not being able to protect his dome in time.
This is a bad start for Kazunoko right now. He is not going to get this one back, it looks like.
He's going to get the Saiyan
oh, yeah,
Spirit.
That's a wrap.
Bang attack, yes. Perfect sequence from Goichi.
And that just takes the wind out of your sails. All the air in your lungs just deflates after that.
Kazunoko got to get the job done with Kid Buu. Great conversion there.
That's the wherewithal to keep hitting the button after the confirm. Not a lot of people will do that. A lot of people will definitely let that drop and hope for the reset opportunity.
Goichi hit DP and both assists. He was trying to stay safe.
Get that Ki Blast out of here. All right, a lot of respect on this field now. Neither one of them wants to commit to anything. There it is.
The jump light directly into the 2H. Great awareness from Goichi.
Yeah.
Actually gets popped by that sparking.
Yeah, he felt like he had to do that. They were just, wow, really? He must come backdashing.
Got plenty of meter on deck. He's going to miss the ball for the coverage, of course, into the Yamcha.
I didn't even see that.
Universal overhead blocked by Goichi. Actually dodges the Kamehameha.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was a little bit high on the Vanish, so it was not advantage for Goichi.
Yeah, great challenge.
Didn't get the level 3 knockdown. Didn't do it in the air, so the open situation is not as potent.
Oh, man, he tried to do it again. He was like, you ain't doing nothing about these Dragon Rushes. Let me try it again. But you going to spark up? All right, say uncle. Oh, I love that. You know I love that.
Great 2H from Kazunoko. Doesn't spin the level 3 just yet. Oh, fakes out the cross the ball, but he doesn't bite.
And I got to say right now, Kazunoko not even tripping off the fact that he lost Adult Gohan within the first opening seconds of the match. And he's right, you can't afford to think about that right now. You got to worry about the characters that are on the field, in play.
Ooh, tried to fall with that S, only found a 2H from Bardock.
I think maybe he thought he was going to stop him from crossing under with the jump S, but it just was too late.
Yeah.
Woo! How do you like that?
Calls out the reflect perfectly. You see Kaz just whiffing it.
And I gotta say, I don't know, man. I think Kazunoko's not long for the winner's bracket right now. Might have to see him run it back through losers.
Doesn't look likely.
Oh my God!
Tapped him on his dome piece, using the Ki Blast and the Vanish to follow up.
And Goichi's just playing so perfectly right now. Wow.
Vigilant with the crouch lights.
Calling him out on the delayed wake up, no less. Oh, man, this is not looking good. Kazunoko has no sparking. He has 4 bars, so if he gets a touch, he can definitely do some damage, but there's a lot of work for him to do right now. Wow, just goes for it. That is actually not bad at all. All right, good. Good reactions from Goichi.
Again, adjusting, being prepared for the Dragon Rushes now. Gocelis is back.
Oh, my
Great
God.
conversion. The jump M into the 2H.
It goes so far, Rins. The jump M has such a great extension for Bardock.
Yeah, I talked about a little bit about that jump M earlier, right? Great range on it, double hitting. Have some wild shenanigans with it as well, with like fake cross-ups and like air dashing back and only the second hit hitting. It's definitely a menace across Dragon Ball FighterZ.
For sure, man. The fact that it's active for so long is just like you never know when to stop blocking in the air. You know, I had definitely played Reynolds a ton against his Bardock, and whenever it comes out, I just learned to be like, you know what? I'll wait for you to land.
Let's take a quick look at some replays as well from that match, of course. That's the cute stuff. Kazunoko always likes to make you block in the air, and then instead of going with his last hit, he'll fast fall and hit you low.
And then we see this, wow, that great 2H from Goichi right there. And that just kind of set the tone for the match. And that's the kind of 2H that makes you reel back in your chair, you know, like, whoa, what was I thinking?
You see both players.
All right, that was actually a great catch from Kazunoko.
Yes, indeed. And that means Goichi is in winner's side top 8, a place he is ever so familiar with. We'll see him tomorrow, of course. That is going to start, I believe, at 5 p.m. Eastern, the Dragon Ball FighterZ top 8. So you're going to make sure you don't miss that. And up next, I believe we're going to have the storied rivalry so far here in Dragon Ball FighterZ of the Piccolo, of the best Piccolo. It's going to be HookGangGod versus ApologyMan.
Oh, yes, I believe we've called this the Piccolo Classic. They always seem, no matter what, to be on opposite sides of the stick whenever tournament time comes around. Right now, though, I got to say HookGangGod has definitely gotten it over on ApologyMan several times, officially in brackets. ApologyMan not willing to let that go down like that. Not willing to let that give up. He wants to be King Piccolo in the world right now. And I got to say, he's so close to taking it, but HookGangGod is just so solid. You know, makes great decisions.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit earlier. Me and Sajam talked about their discussion at the summit, right? ApologyMan going up to HookGangGod and being like, yo, dog, like, none of your Piccolo combos are good. None of them are good. They're all unoptimal. They're all bad. And then HookGangGod looked at him and says, but I got the raw skill, though. I'm OD. He
does. He definitely has the raw skill, while ApologyMan has the lap time.
He does. ApologyMan is definitely quite the scientist as well, always making the most out of every hit. And, of course, newly sponsored. I'm still not used to seeing this man in a jersey.
That is quite a sight, I got to say. I'm happy for him, though. I know he'd been looking to get picked up for quite some time, and it was always a shame that he just missed the boat several times. But, you know, finally everything worked together for him, and he's part of East Coast.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to see this man travel the world and show off his competitive spirit up against the rest of the world, man. He is a very, very strong fighting game player. Has really not had the benefit of traveling as much as I think he should. So now we're going to get to see it, of course. It started at Combo Breaker and now continuing with CEO 2018. And I imagine he's going to make a few more stops on the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour.
Oh, I can't wait to see him go international, because there are people overseas who know who this man is. Oh, yeah. And he's never been there. So I'm like, dude, get out there and shake some hands and break some skulls.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to see whose skull gets broken up against HookGangGod.
And both of these guys is the homies, right? Let's not even lie about that. Both of these guys is the homies. So this is definitely kind of a team kill. For me, at least. For you, probably, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Both of these guys. I mean, I was in the suite with both of these guys last night. So, yeah. They are not only homies with you and I, but homies with each other.
Yeah, you know, like that. It's a friendly rivalry. It's a friendly rivalry, to say the least. But at the same time, I know that they have so much pride in their Piccolo play.
Exactly.
You know, it all goes out the window once they sit down next to each other.
Precisely. Like, they are definitely friends. But, I mean, that title for Best Piccolo, they take that seriously, both of them.
It's really crazy. I didn't expect it. I thought it was memes. At first, I thought it was memes.
I think that's honestly how it started. But as they both found success in this game and both really showing that they can play at the top level, I feel like they want to prove they are better than the other.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love to see that kind of competition.
So here we go. NRG HookGangGod versus Beast Coast ApologyMan. Again, winner makes top 8.
Oh, my God. And NRG's HookGangGod begrudgingly putting Cell up front finally. After so much time, he's like, you know what, maybe I should just do it. He questioned himself. He wasn't even really that into it. and now it's like he always played him from the get-go.
Exactly, and he backed that rolling crush up with a Vegeta assist, so he even need meter to combo off of it. Very smart.
Ooh, okay.
Will survive for a little while, but he ends up eating the stand light anyway. HookGangGod going into the cell loop.
ApologyMan got a little impatient there on the defensive side of things. He's probably going to lose his Piccolo because of it, because that's 3 bars, sir.
Yes, indeed. Kamehameha is able to get him there. And Big Bang attack will finish the job.
Finish him off. Whew. Now he didn't even get a chance to prove if he got a good Piccolo.
Nope. Still looking like nail.
Yes, sir. Oh my God.
Put the glutes on him. He put the glutes on.
He even whipped the follow-up. And still got the confirm on the landing.
That is wild.
That is crazy.
Bring this man down. Took a little time, puts the orb up. They have double reflect. ApologyMan very knowledgeable about what he can and cannot reflect, but that is just a raw jump in.
Yes, right. I love to see that, but I know he hates that to happen to him because he's like, man, I just totally left myself hanging out to dry like that.
Full bars on both sides, but HookGangGod's got quite the advantage.
Oh, quite indeed. And unfortunately for ApologyMan, you don't get a practice round.
Yeah, we've talked about him trying to pick up Cell right. He's not playing him at this tournament, but for this exact reason, Goku struggles as a solo character.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. The beam assist is basically what you would use him for. If you wanted to solo Goku, you're probably thinking about Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a great 2H from ApologyMan. Is he gonna step him out though? There it is. Bring him back in here.
Give me that blue life.
In comes Piccolo. Does not. Wow.
Oh, he wants the light grenade follow-up. I think he's blocking though.
Yeah, he had to block that. Definitely. Come on.
I mean, HookGangGod has really found more faith in his reversal level 3s lately.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, I'm sure after every one he says, I'm OD.
That's what I'm saying. When you say you're OD as much as he does, you start to believe it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And both of these men still with Sparky, so not out of the match yet is ApologyMan with Anchor Goku, but still one of the harder matches here. Anchor Goku with no assist against Perfect Set.
ApologyMan using that jump light well, and it's not even Piccolo, just with Goku. Yo, the most electrifying move in video game entertainment.
Right?
The elbow drop, rearing its head.
All right, both of these. Wow, that was ill-advised.
HookGangGod's been playing a little autopilot since he's got down to this Goku. Do not take this man lightly.
I know. I think he just expected ApologyMan to commit to a run-up button, but that was just not going to happen. Is that going to be it? And just like that, I think ApologyMan evened up this match.
Oh, what a pixel.
He's going to spark. Yeah, I was like, dude, just do it. Oh, no.
Perfectly timed super dash is going to get that blue life.
Oh, my God. That is terrible.
Try for another super dash. Great hold on the vanish to chase it down.
Yeah, because it was just as easy for him to just hit that vanish and let it go, but he gets the optimal punish here.
And he used the HDP into the level 3.
All right. Good blocks. There we go. Keep it simple. I think that was jump S.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You saw the startup with the key blast.
Yeah, man. And I gotta say, ApologyMan was playing that really nice up into that last decision he made. Not really sure what he was expecting there. Maybe he was gonna try to bait out a super dash and then vanish. Yeah. But for the most part, you know, I liked what he was doing there. I like that he was making sure that Hook was not able to get anything started with Piccolo. And we know Hook wants to do that even if he has Cell up front.
Man, this man, ApologyMan, is a survivor. You get him down to one character and he steps it up.
Well, in the history of ApologyMan playing fighting games, he's also a survivor, but a very cheap man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This man will use the dirty stuff. And I think we're about to see some of it right now because this Piccolo's getting to work.
Oh, yes, optimal combos. He actually didn't build to the last bar, but it's all right.
Is that going to be it? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, the TN assist. I believe the highest damaging level 1 in the game.
I think so. Or is it Gohan? Is it Team Gohan?
Oh, I'm not sure.
It might be. I don't know. Oh, that beam assist. That's a lot of reasons why we've been seeing a lot of Super Saiyan Gokus here this weekend. Beam assists are good. You don't want to discount them.
Oh, yeah, and you try to get the beam off on point, but caught the startup of it with the super dash.
Yeah, you got to have that out way ahead of time. And we're seeing ApologyMan getting hit by these rocket kicks a little bit more than he should be, from downtown no less.
What?
I can't believe it worked.
Super dash often crushes lows right there. The low special from ApologyMan's TN beat it.
And that was one of the lowest lows in the game.
What?
A volleyball fist slide It is quite literally just like a rail of hitbox.
I legit feel like every other TN would have gotten beat.
Oh, yeah.
But Apology-Man's TN is the best.
It's the cheap stuff, man.
Ooh, and you have the big jump H block stun into the Dragon Rush. Classic Dragon Ball Fighters.
And now we're seeing Apology-Man's tournament experience come into play here, where he loses the first match, dries himself off, dusts off his shirt, gets right back in there, adjusts in real time, hopes to make sure his opponent feels every mistake that they make.
Especially like that one, reckless super dash will get 2H.
And that only happens when you think you can get away with something like that with Apology-Man.
Apology-Man, you can see now, knows he can afford to take some risks now, just putting out the command grab.
All right, now Incro Piccolo here definitely going to be a nail situation. You are not fused with Kami yet.
No, not a little.
Oh boy. Gonna give him 2H, there it is. EX, Makakon Top. Oh!
All the way through once again.
I think that's it. Just like that.
That triple level 1 combo does so much damage. My man Vinny is definitely a scientist.
That's what I'm saying. Only he knows this stuff. And then people see it like, hey, that's pretty good. Why doesn't anybody else do that? Because it's beneath.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he berated HookGangGod numerous times at the summit for his whack combos, in his words.
Yeah, I remember hearing a lot of those arguments, and you know, basically the only comeback was you microwave cereal.
Yeah, right. We'll see if HookGangGod can give him another L and defend the raw skill.
I mean, hopefully, man. He's starting off pretty good here. Well, all right then. Kept him on the ground. Apology-Man not in a good space.
I am so impressed with Apology-Man's reflect game.
It is pretty strong.
He actually hardly ever whiffs it.
I think he's just so used to getting reflected himself that he knows exactly where he would reflect if he was in that bad situation.
Stagger pressure.
How? Not respecting the low? Wow, that was an accident. That had to be for blocking only. He expected Hook to block that low.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh, just had to say that.
Curse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Beneath.
Oh, he's going to pay for this. Yikes. Oh, extra the super deck.
Yeah, and HookGangGod so good at scouting out the raw tags. Gets the 2H. Give me that blue life.
And this is messed up because Hook knows that Beneath gets shook pretty easily.
Oh,
Can't make him stand up and deal with it. That's right. That's the optimal way to use that. Now, wow, no reactions to the 5S.
And that's the thing, right? It was off of get out of here. So assists were not available. Guard cancel was not available. My man had to force, or he had to hold the mix-up.
Yep, and he didn't want to up back because he didn't want to get clipped. Oh my God, raw super dash to blow up the homing sphere. And we're seeing a lot of Dragon Rush going up here, untech'd. You can tell these guys just aren't looking for it.
And Hook with some optimal stuff of his own now.
And I gotta say, Hook looking like he belongs in top 8 winners side right now. Apology-Man can definitely make it, possibly the loser's side. But then again, let me not say anything, because the Super Saiyan Goku was working overtime in the first match. There was one mistake that really ruined it for him, but he might have learned from it.
You also saw what I did to Beneath already. I said he never whiffs reflex, and he immediately did. We gotta watch what we say.
That's true. I gotta be careful. Oh, good tech.
Yeah. Oh, we actually beat the jump light. Yeah, that's not Piccolo, my man.
Yeah, Goku's got some good buttons, but jump L ain't one of them.
Yeah, and Apology-Man makes it work better than most, but wow.
That's one of the good buttons right there. Yeah, you want to harass with that all day. Don't have to take that no more.
Jump L.
Sword normals.
The call.
Oh my God!
And doesn't reflect the instant air dash jump medium. Immediately pop the sparking as well. Give me all this meter.
I think that's going to be a wrap for Apology-Man. We will see him in the loser's side. HookGangGod advances to the winner's side of top 8. Another regular appearance for the young man.
Exactly. Oh, man, Hook. Oh, yeah, let's have a big sigh of relief. Again, yeah, here in winner's top 24, you only need that one W to get into top 8. Then the loser's got to slog it out. So good stuff from HookGangGod. He will advance. And this man has been so consistent.
Dude, that's the crazy thing. You know, a lot of people were saying, is Hook really real? Yeah, sure, he won the summit, but does that really mean anything? I'm like, of course it does. You've seen him from the beginning up until the summit, just steadily increasing his prowess, increasing his power level, and now it's looking like he will stay at the top.
Exactly. Winter Brawl was his first ever tournament. Got duffed there, but that was literally his first ever tournament.
Exactly, right?
Ever since then, he has placed top 8 in every Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament he enters. as we take a look at these replays.
And that raw level 3 just did not pay off for him, and you could just tell he was just disrespecting the
Yeah, exactly. He had the 3v1 advantage. He was going to take some risks to look galactic.
And honestly, ApologyMan has such a great match, the second match.
Yes, he did.
Everything was working.
Completely took control of the match. Didn't let HookGangGod get any momentum.
And here we see that triple level 1 that does so much damage. That's got to be 2K. That's got to be at least 2.5K.
That's wild, man.
Ooh, my God. Yeah, he got hit by his own mix-up, man.
Exactly. ApologyMan falls to NRG's HookGangGod. He's going to have to try to battle out in losers to get back to top 8.
I mean, I think if anybody else in this tournament can do that, it's definitely ApologyMan. So we'll probably see more of him before the weekend is over.
Yeah, then next up we have a Cyclops Osaka team kill. It's going to be Dogura versus Fenritti.
Now, Dogura probably one of the people who started out so strong in Dragon Ball FighterZ, but recently has been having a little bit of a struggle in keeping consistent, you know? I'm not saying that he's doing badly, but for the most part, like obviously the summit it had to be a disappointment.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When we talk about Dogura kind of falling off in terms of results for Dragon Ball FighterZ, we mean that he's not getting top 3.
Right, yeah,
right?
Basically, yeah.
Exactly.
He's still a very dangerous man and could easily get top 3 at any tournament. He just has not been recently. But I think the way he's been playing this weekend, it's very possible that he could once again regain top 3 status.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, he's been cycling through a few characters to put at the end, right? He was playing with Vegeta for a little while, started going back to 16, and now here as CEO, he is anchoring with Super Saiyan Goku.
That's a very interesting pick for him because that does give him a beam assist, and that actually that gives him 2 beam assists, I believe. And that frees up some of his movement potential with Kid Buu.
Yeah, because he does rock Kid Buu on point rather than Cell, so he has the downward angle beam from the Cell assist and just the straight horizontal control spacing Goku assist.
Right, you can actually use both assists for the same reason with Kid Buu for the mix-up opportunity mid-screen, but the Cell version is his bread and butter for that. That's what he usually uses that for, and he wants the Goku assist just for neutral pressure.
Here we are, already into game 1. Going to be Fenritti on the left.
There it is. That's exactly what we were talking about. He wants to do that high-low, uses the Cell assist to cover his tracks.
And easily one of the most potent mix-ups in the game.
Oh, definitely. And it's so old. That was like week 1.
Exactly.
And it stayed so strong.
Oh, okay. We got some whips on both sides. Try to get him with a 2M as he landed. Big whip on the reflect. Yes.
And I also wanted to say, even though Dogura might have seemed to have had some struggle as of late, you also get to take into the fact that people like Fenritti have become more prominent in Dragon Ball FighterZ, showing up to international events. So maybe it's also like, you know, the pool's gotten a little bit more dangerous for him.
Yeah, precisely.
Ooh, the falling H.
Yeah, it looked like he instant air dash back that he's recovered and got the H. Human extinction.
Oh, yeah, trip. Yeah, it's going to be tripping for sure. No?
Ooh, he chooses to save some meter. Knew that one more hit or one more fresh combo would have done the job, but Fenritt's going to prevent that.
He's got to be kicking himself here, man, because you do not want to get combo. But this is the combo contest winner right here, man.
Actual combo contest winner.
Dude, like you do not want to drop stuff against him.
Oh, I love that. He changed directly into Bardock. Give him that level 3. Are you going to survive this one, Dogura? He does have his sparking. He's going to use it now. No, reflecting attack. Actually gets him out.
This is crazy.
The Mystic Ball actually losing to the Super Dash.
That is ridiculous.
All right, yeah. Dome open and he times it perfectly.
And you can tell Dogura is just on his heels right now. He is not at all sure what he should be doing.
Vegeta assists to follow up the Saiyan Spirit.
And only if he has spent those 3 bars.
If only.
And I like his attempt to respond to Super Dash with Super Dash, getting him out of range of getting hit by that assist.
Yeah, and Dogura actually able to complete the Dragon Rush before having to block that Cell assist. That was big.
Using that jump S just to check his landing. No 5-8 to kill that guard cancel. Well, that... I actually can't believe he didn't turn around in the corner there.
What? The Super Dash as he lands. The scramble
as a
favor Dogura.
Round confirm. We do those, Rich.
Yeah. 6 bars on the side of Dogura and sparking available as well.
And suddenly Dogura looking pretty comfortable in this matchup. It's about even except for meter management.
Dash from long distance. Fenritti, no scout on it.
Yep, there's a jump A, there's a jump M right there. Oh my God.
Fenritti does a really good job of harassing with the universal overhead, right?
Yes.
Using it, even without an assist, just to keep the frame advantage. And you see afterwards, he got a counter hit from Dogura trying to press buttons back.
And that's going to be it for Kid Buu. Yeah, you're right. He definitely had some wins just from raw 6M, but he also does it just to keep that pressure. And what opponents don't do is they don't challenge it afterwards, because one of the most common things to do after any 6M is to press another button.
Yeah.
You know?
And we saw that
Whoa!
Blocked right there. That 2H was not blocked. He's going to smash him back to the ground. Level 3.
All right, he wants that mid-screen mix-up. It's not extremely potent, but he has a couple of tricks.
And he pull them all out of the playbook now.
Wow, what a bait, but he had the assist to cover everything.
Bellion Spear so fast.
Nice backdash out of that. Wow!
Dogura trying to stay safe after that block 2H. Cancel it to the Kamehameha, but it goes the wrong way.
I would have liked to see him do EX Rush Punch. That might have covered his tracks a little bit better. Yeah, he had to do that. Didn't want to take any more mix-ups.
Trying for the cross-up, manages to avoid it. Another level 3. That's going to take him out of the corner.
It's unfortunate, but that's what that level 3 does. It puts him mid-screen, and Goku mid-screen is not that scary. Ooh!
I do like
but
that.
anybody's marking is scary.
Yeah, I like that attempt at the vanish mix-up, but Fenritti able to respond with his own vanish. Going to waste some sparking time as well with this level 3.
Now, Bardock's mid-screen mix-up a little bit more potent, well, much more potent than Goku's.
Oh, just goes with the empty low.
Wow, is that going to run it out? No, he only got 2 bars. That's not enough to kill.
Oh, but you see the portrait flashing white on Dogura's side, indicating sparking is just about over.
Okay. Actually, no.
Puts him on a pixel.
Wow. Just buttons.
It's damn right Dogura doesn't like that one bit. Cola boys, get the power up. I've never seen
that high fructose corn syrup in my veins, brother.
I've never seen Dogura without a cola. Oh man,
I gotta say,
black blood.
He drank so much cola at the summit, but he did not look any different. You know? I expected like the complexion to get all messed up.
My man's metabolism is a beast.
It's ridiculous right now. It's just a flux capacitor.
We got Fenritti up 1-0 over Dogura. Nice 2M. Fenritti trying to get frisky.
My Fenritti with the wake-up perfect attack.
Dead.
Yikes!
Goodbye, Kid Buu.
Gonna do this man like this in front of national TV, in front of the world. His family's watching.
Oh, let the family know.
I know, right? Dogura's texting his parents right now. Like, sorry, I'll be coming home a little early.
Riot Javelin it in. Keeps Bardock on point as well. And yeah, you don't ever want to get hit with a raw perfect attack against Fenritti. That's his BNB at this point.
Ooh!
I like that reflect afterwards. That was a good adjustment.
All right, Dogura going to play a little more aggressive here, I imagine, because he's not willing to let that stand.
And Dogura, one of the best at recognizing clash situations, but he canceled into a reflect. Genius from Fenritti.
Are you serious?
Oh my goodness.
He was in the middle of an attack.
So smart. This man Fenritti looking like he deserves top 8 winners.
It was because of the class. He was back to neutral and he went straight to reflect because Dogura didn't count the startup frames.
Oh my, yeah, I was about to praise Dogura for going with a reversal level 3 out of a clash, but Fenritti one step ahead.
I mean, in that situation, it's like, dude, I know you're mashing. Why wouldn't I do it?
Oh, and he able to sneak the vanish in.
Whoa, that was very nice reflect and punish from Dogura. Actually beating his own buttons basically.
Yeah. And now Dogura, even though he managed to get that kill, I'm a little concerned with his meaty timing, right? It almost cost him there. He was able to vanish out, and that's what cost him his first character when he got perfect attack.
He's got to be much more careful with that. Fenritti does not let those things go easily. Oh, that was really up front too. I don't know why.
It was a late jump light.
Yeah, maybe he thought it was gonna go low. Just second guessed himself. Why does that go full screen? Does it really need to?
Of course, that's Grandpapa, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? Full screen tackle. Put him on the team, coach.
Actually did not turn around.
Ooh!
Baits out the reflect perfectly.
When I see wake up reflect get whiffed, I feel bad for the player.
Oh, spinning all 5 bars.
Yeah, kill him. Kill this man.
Does the job it needs to.
Shouts to the ice.
As always. Dogura with the character advantage now, but Fenrich's Vegeta is quite strong.
Oh yeah, and we've seen plenty of Vegetas out of Japan just running all the way back from the worst position. And this character is just so solid. If you can play solid, Vegeta is going to work out for you so well.
The down tech button, some T-Blast, Rocket Kick, Big Bang combo. Fenrich now.
Oh man, the classic.
The classic
yes,
indeed.
Yes.
A tale as old as time itself.
Oh no, it might be the bad ending this time. Actually, no, I'm a Vegeta fan. It's the good ending.
The best ending.
Yes. What?
Super dash. Able to beat out that crouch medium. Gonna use the Vanish, put him back towards the corner here. He's not gonna get a smash knockdown.
Whoa! That was dangerous for Fenrich. Oh my God,
he
caught him
got the
backdashing.
4 bars on deck, he's gonna spin to level 3.
He wants the damage, but he's losing the corner pressure.
That is the gift and the curse of the level 3.
And it didn't turn around either. He could have been swinging in the wind for that. Another backdash catch! Dogura living to fight another day!
Fenrich getting a little reckless with his air movement. Back-to-back backdashes getting sniped by that super dash.
That was for sure autopiloted because there was nothing from that distance that was threatening Fenrich. He just wanted the extra distance, and he was not patient enough for the regular jump back. He put himself at risk just to get a little bit of extra space in between.
And he has Vegeta, right? Access to that air DP was there.
But I guess you can't do it in the middle of that dash.
No, you definitely can't.
You're definitely stuck.
So instead of really just trying to play the Key Blast game and DP game like we see so many times, great 2H from Dogura.
And Fenrich might be in trouble here because he let Dogura breathe. You give Dogura prep time and some oxygen, he is definitely going to make you regret it. Oh, he wanted the 2H anything right there. Barely missing each other from the buttons whiffing.
Wow, all comboed.
That almost didn't look real. Like, I didn't think that was going to confirm. Wants to save the Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, he was able to block the sparking on the ground rather than in the air as well, so he didn't have additional frames of block stun. Didn't quite cancel the dash that time.
Oh man, that's looking pretty cannon. Okay, 2 bars on deck. Wow, what the extension, my man. Nasty mix-up coming up. What you got for him? High it is. You have to guess.
I don't even like to say anything during that mix-up.
I know, right?
I just like to be like, what's going to happen?
That's the crapshoot, man.
Oh, doesn't react in time. Catches the backdash again. Fenrich relying on it a little bit too heavily.
Okay, Dogura with a possible chance to leave. Okay, he had a chance to keep Bardock in the corner. But he gave it up for empty pressure, as I like to call it. Make your opponent guess on what you're going to do next. Oh my God, the air-to-air confirm.
Dogura meeting him in the middle with the jump light.
I say he could kill him right there. He's letting him live again.
Dogura, maybe some miscalculations on his part, I'm not sure.
Maybe he thought with 4 bars, he wanted to keep the cell out of there. I don't like it.
I like that pullback again. When it is blocked, the universal overhead is 0.
All right, you definitely have to put some hurt on this guy. There it is.
Safe jump set up here. No, just tries to bait out
there
of
it is. He could not get it because that Rebellion Spirit Assist was out and ready for action, but that's going to be it for Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Needs the Kid Buu assist extension.
That is so hard to use, too. The extension with that Kid Buu assist, I never get that.
Yeah, due to including Vanish in that combo, right, the meter gain was heavily reduced. Great 2H. Dogura just backdashes, scouts out the super dash from Fenrich. Delay rise will avoid a mix-up.
And I gotta say, I think Fenrich did that because he saw Dogura had no meter. What's the worst he could do? 2H into some damage. I'll get it back out and get my health back.
That's true, yeah, he wasn't gonna die from the mix-up.
It wasn't that bad of a gamble.
Oh, he actually didn't finish it. Fenrich with the down tech.
Oh, what a block!
Great stuff, like 6-frame light.
Getting antsy. He's holding up back a little too much. Oh my. Reflecting the rolling crush fall from the whiff 2H. Yikes!
Oh, he actually got off the ground with the Dragon Rush, so he didn't connect.
Oh my God. And I'm sure even Dogura got a little shook off of that.
Scrambly situation here. We're going to end with the Light Rebellion Spear into level 3, of course.
And what are we looking at here? High or low? I'm going with low.
Dragon
Rush. We both lost.
And Dogura suspecting the same thing, right? Opened up with the Reflect, and that's exactly how you beat it.
All right, well, Kid Buu, not impossible for him to run this back, but with no cell assist, his mix-up potential is way down.
Oh, response to the super dash with the level 3.
Jesus Christ. He thought he caught him in the air, and that's a common thing for people. When they see their opponents in the air, they go for the super dash because there's no 2H to blow it up. But with somebody like Bardock, there's always air level 3 just to check you.
Fantastic stagger from Fenritti. Dogura try to stomp it out one more time. He's not going to get the chance to.
And that's going to be a wrap for Dogura. What? Oh my God, Reg, not like this. Fenritti.
I haven't seen that happen in quite some time, but yeah, if you do call, or if you call the assist and do Saiyan Spirit a little bit too quickly, the assist ends up on the wrong side. That's what happened there.
God, dude. Does he have Spark? No, he doesn't.
No, Sparking has gone on both sides. So much blue life on the side of Dogura, but it's still anyone's
Oh my God, really? The disrespect from Fenritti. Yo. Look at, and Dogura can't believe it. How dare you?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to shake that man's hand either.
The saltiest handshake of 2018.
Ooh, I wouldn't want to shake that man's hand either.
That's a salty swig.
I'm dead. I need a cola to down myself after that.
He's drinking some salt water right there. I'm telling you, dude.
The full screen command grab, the cell stuff. Fenritti, winners top 8 once again.
Online cell gimmicks, man. You know, that one thing you don't expect, right? You're like, well.
Doesn't bust it out in the neutral, all set.
You know, the crazy thing is, I just remembered, that's not the first time he did that. Remember he did that at Summit, and he got blown up for it.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he saves that for set closers. Not even round closers, not even game closers, straight set closers.
That's the trump card right there. Like, what is the least likely thing you expect me to do to you right now from this distance?
Man, great stuff. Ready. Yeah, great stuff from Fenritti. And now we are going to find out who's going to be our last member in winner's side top 8, as we have EchoFox's SonicFox versus Ponos Moke.
My God. Now, this is actually something that I don't see a lot of. Moke and SonicFox meeting in top 24 or anything.
Great point, yeah.
This is not something I have a lot of data on. Moke, one of the last Trunks players in the world, at a high level at least.
Yeah, he actually defeated one of the former Trunks players, Chris G, to get in this
That's
position.
That's correct, you know. I wonder if Chris G's thinking about picking Trunks back up.
Yeah, of course, if you haven't seen Chris G play this weekend or since the Summit, he has replaced Trunks with Tien.
Yes, and that is not a bad switch. Honestly, I can't think of a better character to switch out with Trunks than Tenshin Han.
Oh, yeah.
But Moke staying true to his, I'm assuming it's his favorite character.
Could be, we'll see.
There's not a lot of reason to play Trunks in this game. I try to lie to myself and say, no, we got great mix-up potential. Potential mix-ups.
Yeah, he's got Trunks on the back end. I mean, when you pair him with Kid Buu, you know.
Oh, yeah, everybody's great with those characters.
You can find some success.
There is some dirt with Trunks in the Cyclone Flip. I will give it that, for sure. Yeah.
It's hard to cross up with, but it's very, very deceiving visually.
Yeah. I know Ray came up with some tech for it that was just disgusting.
Okay.
But the consistency of it looked really shaky. When he's up against SonicFox, the man. If there are 2 men of Dragon Ball FighterZ, and one of them is Goichi, the other one is right there. And you know he's serious because he ain't wearing that furry hat either.
What? I can't believe that clash. The rolling crush, I believe the 2M.
What? He just let him falling out him.
Yeah. SonicFox not watching his own piece.
Yes. You gotta take that hat off, my man. Wow.
I couldn't tell the startup of the button, but yeah, Moke able to get SonicFox cracked open after that universal overhead against 0 on block, so you got to go with your fastest button if you want to poke back.
Yeah, definitely. And I got to point out here that SonicFox not running 18 here, going back to Gotenks.
That's a great point. We've seen Android 18 all weekend, but now he's running to Ponos Moke. Gotenks is back on the squad.
And I'm not sure if that's a sign of respect so much, or if it's just I just feel comfortable with this character against someone like Moke, so it is a sign of respect.
Man, that 2S mix-up, man.
It's dirty, right? It's ridiculous.
Using the 2H level 3, get a better Oki situation here.
And that mix-up, famously, something even Goichi thought was messed up.
Yeah,
you know?
Level 3, or excuse me, just 3 bars on deck.
Oh my God, Moke getting opened up like a can of beans.
Yeah. Didn't even have to use the Gotenks assist. Now he downs a character. It's all even up.
All right, caught him jumping, so he wanted to do that super dash, but that could have been, well, not really anything. He just wanted to check him out. Wow, EX ball.
That's the SonicFox nooch, baby. That's what he's about. Oh, great run under from Moke, though.
All right, got the character switch. And here we see Trunks just trying his best to do anything. Poor Trunks.
Oh, interrupted.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was looking for there, but that was an ill-advised button.
I feel like it was the startup of Shining Slash, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, it looked like it.
There it is.
Oh, speaking of which.
It is gimmicky, but you're liable to get 1 or 2 in a match. That is definitely not real.
Yeah. Level 3 as well. This time on the ground, so the OB situation is not going to be as strong, but you're still going to have to block.
Oh, nice tech. That was cute.
Bruh,
that was cute.
Falling S and then the H Mystic Ball. Kid Buu classic.
I definitely would have level 3'd him there, but that's okay. He got the Gotenks in, and he's going to... No, don't switch him out, actually. Why did he jump? He had the 2H. He had the 2H waiting.
Wants to meet him in the middle.
Oh, my God, that's it.
Indeed, big whiff on the reflect.
And look at all that blue health that Echo Fox and SonicFox and Kid Buu are getting back.
Chunk up the deuces. Kid Buu goes to the bench. Now it's all up to the last Trunks left.
Last Trunks on the planet Earth. You would think playing Trunks just made you better at blocking everything because you weren't going to get many chances to attack.
Too bad. Level 3 as well. Give me that hard knockdown. Put some damage on the board.
Not a lot of damage, but still not a good place for you to be in. And this character is just hands everywhere. Yeah, you got to hold that. All right.
Yeah, he was able to catch the back dash.
Oh, we caught him with the full extended change the future. Can't kill here, but level 3? No, he didn't have enough time to catch him. Oh, the cute stuff. What are you doing?
Back-to-back screams. SonicFox catches Moke trying to move.
And SonicFox, as of late, you know, when playing, he has that look, you know? Normally he looks so happy, so giddy.
Me and Seijan were talking about the exact same thing earlier. You are 100% correct. He definitely has a new demeanor about him.
Yeah, and I can't say I hate it.
He still gets jovial once he gets those W's, once he's doing his combos, but in between that, my man is all business.
Well, you know, he's working now, man. This is real business. This is the world tour. You can't drop stuff.
Oh, what in the world? Moke able to escape with the jump medium, but perfect scout on the raw tag.
You ain't going nowhere, Moke.
You gotta
oh my God,
this.
can't block forever, man.
Oh no, Sonic. Finishes the job.
And just like that, the spearhead gone for Moke. It's got to be demoralizing. And now, after the Fenritti and Dogura match, every time I see a backdash in the air, I just hold my breath.
You can see both the, oh, nice with the 2M. And what's interesting about that whole sequence of exchanges from cells, right? Neither player calling their assist, wanting to make sure they put their opponent in block stun and get a mix-up off of it instead. Not looking to help him land the hit in the neutral at all.
Okay, tried to use that change the future assist to cover his IAD, but
good defense from Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's defense has improved so much over just a few months. He's almost like a new player entirely.
Brings the cell back in, gets rid of that blue life. Oh, great reactions again with the universal overhead this time. Holding all of it, not even attempting to reflect.
Wow, did not expect a rolling crush follow-up, and neither did Moke. Just do it.
The classic. Perfect attack just to keep him blocked in block stun.
What happened there? He tried to switch in the middle of change the future assist.
Yeah, he changed the future. That's what happened.
Yeah, he was like, all right. Ooh, that was clean. Even though it didn't work out for him, I liked the attempt.
Yes, perfect defense from SonicFox. Able to reflect in the corner, and that means a full punish.
And the weird thing is, Moke was in Spartan. He didn't have to hit a button there.
Yeah, exactly. He held the vanish, and he just hit jumping buttons instead.
And it was just so obvious. Why wouldn't he reflect that, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, he actually traded, yeah.
Oh, man, the side switch. All right, hard knockdown in the corner. This is not a bad situation for Trunks. He has some okay mix-ups. And the level 3 does a lot of damage. Whoa!
Double jump. Looks like it made it out to reflect from Sonic.
Yeah, the simple stuff. Much to be said about it. And that's going to be it for Gotenks.
Burning attack into the energy field.
All right, selling out with a lot of health here, but a great assist behind him. Doesn't have to really commit to anything. He controls so much of this space, would change the future on his side, but he's going to get hit by Rock Kamehameha.
Oh, yes. Wow, the jump light, not close enough. SonicFox kind of fumbling on the conversion there. Not fumbling on that 2H, though.
Yeah,
Perfect scout.
That was bad, yeah. I was like, man, there's no way he didn't see that coming.
Oh, dash of medium.
Okay, getting a little impatient here. And I gotta say, I'm feeling kind of bad about this. This is a team kill for me because this was my pre-preview team at the summit.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
And as a fellow Trunks player as well.
As a fellow Trunks, several pieces of me are dying right now.
But the American side is living as SonicFox makes his way in the top 8 winners once again.
Yes, very likely. No one is surprised by this, but at the same time, SonicFox is never not excited to win.
Man. So, our winner's side top 8 is actually our top 4 at the summit.
Yes, it is.
HookGangGod, SonicFox, Fenritti, and Goichi. Oh, man.
And I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised either. I mean, these guys have shown how consistent they are in Dragon Ball FighterZ, steadily improving every tournament. And here at the very first saga of the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour, we have who we exactly expect in that top 4 winner side. But before we determine the top 4 for the loser side, or the top 8, excuse me, on the loser side, we're going to take a quick break. Make sure to get all your snacks and everything ready because we got some more matches coming up very soon.